Hello and welcome back to episode 15 of Digimon Emerald version. When we last left off, we were about to enter this Ashen Wood, or whatever this stuff is. I believe it's ashes. Probably get more info as we continue. But I had something very cool happen. I got the Digimon from last episode, and of course I couldn't wait, so I digivolved him into Guilmon. Very creepy here, but I've already gotten him up to level 26, so put in the work, and we're just going to keep digivolving him, and then I'll have a extra surprise when we get him to his mega form. But I also came across another Koromon, which is obviously the precursor for Agumon, and he is right here. And I was doing a little homework, and I learned that we can use a black Digi Egg on him to get another Digimon that people familiar with the show will know as Skullgreymon. So I figured, why not start the episode with a bang and see what happens. Alright. So Skullgreymon is kind of a very bad thing in the show, but hopefully it's a good thing here. Alright, very cool. I imagine doing the sprite work for this one was complicated. It's a hard look. Congratulations, your Agumon has evolved into a Skullgreymon. Right, let's see. It doesn't look like there was much stat changes. SK Greymon. Ups fire moves in a pinch, so it has the same effect. Same moves. So, interesting. Something also rounding out the team is Renamon, Patamon, Shoutmon, and Biomon. All of which are getting very close to becoming champions. Ooh, Toy Agumon. That's our first time being able to catch one of those. So there's been a few trainers that have had Toy Agumon so far, but we got Hail happening as well, but hopefully we'll be able to get this Toy Agumon. Not super familiar with what he evolves into. What I am going to do is, since I'm not going to be able to hit him again without killing him, I'm going to swap out Guilmon with Patamon and try to put it to sleep. Might not have to, I might be able to get away with it with the Great Ball, but just for the sake of not wasting Pokeballs, we'll try to put him to sleep. I like that it's Toy Agumon, but it's very clearly Legos. Right? Nah. Might have to try this a couple times. Or if he heals himself, that's another option entirely. I'll have to see how this plays out. Oh no, risk it or not. This boom bubble is not that great, so we could probably get away with that. Ooh! He's reconstructing himself. That's cool, that's a nice little touch, especially since he's basically Legos. Okay, that should be enough to pull this off. Let's try a Great Ball. Right. Come on. Yes. I say yes, but I'm not sure how quickly it digivolves or what it digivolves into. Evolves via level up. It will break into pieces if hit by a heavy strike. Even more astonishing, it can reassemble itself harmlessly. As we saw with its move. No nicknames. Right? Oh, the Pokénav's been going crazy. Hi, this is Lydia. I gave a Pokéblock to my Togemon. Seem to enjoy it very much. It looks like Pokemon have their likes and dislikes with Pokéblocks. Digiblocks in this case. I find that quite fascinating. Please do take care. So interesting. It's fun walking through the volcano's ashes on the ground and grass. You can see where you walked. It's really neat. Utterly fascinating, honestly. That's a top 10. It's probably horrible for your health. Can you guess why it's so cool around here? I'm really not sure, because this just seems like it'd wreak havoc on your lungs. Got a Cutemon. Again, I mentioned this in the end of the last episode, but I feel the need to say it again, where more people might be tuned in if they didn't make it to the entire end of the last episode. I'm picking the teams that I'm running with to build people up to show off more Digimon. It's not that I suck at this or can't do matchups properly. Part of it is just trying to experience different things and run different teams and see how it all goes. So if you're watching and you're like, why on earth does he have such a crappy team? It's a little on purpose. That first gym did catch me off guard, though. I was not prepared for that final Digimon that gym leader had. Dragon Rage. But at this point I have like a bunch of really strong things. So on the next gym, I will definitely be just swapping in some of my champions. Mainly because I want to see them really crush versus just beating trainers or wild things in the grass. But that's my little disclaimer about my losses and such. Does that do anything? Ooh, Aether. The exact opposite of what I need for this run. Got a little ninja kid. Were you maybe in the middle of gathering volcanic ashes? Thanks for finding me, but we still have to battle. He's all heart. I'm taking on both of them. Ninja Boy Lung and Camper Lawrence. Demi Vmon and Kotemon. Okay. Gilmon and Biomon. Right. Demi Vmon has remained elusive to me. I believe I had an opportunity very, very early on in the game to get the baby form of the littler form of Demi Vmon, but I may have screwed it up, not realizing. Right, bulk up. We're gonna do. Gotta rotate in Skull Greymon. Right. Come on. Right, let's get Skull Greymon in there. And Biomon. We'll just do Twister. Oh, he looks scary. I like it. Got the big, like, wide open jaw. The tusk. Let's see what else we can do. It's hail, man. Crazy. Right, come on. This hail really kills the pace, huh? Budmon. He's my bud. Let's get Shoutmon in there. There's another addition to the crew. And I think I was saying in the last episode when we saw him in the wild that I haven't seen the season he's from yet, but he seems like he's like dripping with personality based on the face. So after I finish Data Squad, I'll probably try to find that one. He has a cool design, and I'm a little familiar with what he digivolves into, and that's a pretty cool design too. I know that from Cyber Sleuth, because he shows up there as well. Kind of turns into like a golden mech sort of thing with the same sort of head structure. Pretty cool. I don't know if that will be the same here. Somewhere along the way we battled like Shoutmon's, I think, champion form, and it looked a lot different than what I was thinking, so we'll have to see how all that goes. Budmon. It's hail. Alright. Shurimon. Oh, sweet. I wasn't sure if he was going to be in the game. I wonder how I get one of those. I love his design so much, like the ninja with like the leaves. Super cool. This Budmon, it's very elusive. There we go. Finally did a little something something. Come on. I like how the perspective of the ninja star is out. It almost kind of looks like he's like hunched over, sort of like peering off the rooftop. Very cool. Right. I'm determined to kill Shoutmon. Might be time to bring in a ringer. Bring in Renamon. Let's do this one more time. Renamon's coming out like a boss. Getting closer. Some nice stats. Alright, I think Renamon's going to be able to end this. Sure, it looks so cool. Come on. Let's try to edge this along a little. Beautiful. All right. Really nice stats there. Renamon's getting up there. There's an off chance we're able to Digivolve Biomon by the end of this episode. Try to rotate her in and get to that point. You want to battle with me even though I just caught my Digimon? Oh yeah. No fear. Okay, we might have a little fear that he's wearing Digimon legs. Pokemaniac Wyatt would like to battle. As a Datamon. Datamon I'm familiar with from the show, and I really like how they did that design. Let's see. Gilmon should be a good matchup for him, so I'll leave him in. He's got his signature Pyrosphere attack. So it's deadly in this case. Awesome. Hail continues to fall. Let's see what else he's got. Right. Monotamon. So I started looking at the spreadsheets to do some more planning for all these Digi evolutions that I'm going to be showing off and going through. And Monotamon was a Digimon I was not familiar with, but he actually is I believe the rookie level of a Digimon I really want. So at some point, I'm gonna have to find one of him in the wild. You're all happy to win, even though it's only me? No. You're important, man. What's this? Found one toxic. I think this whole entire environment's probably pretty toxic. Cutemon. I like that it wears headphones. and has a scarf. Right. Might have to use a potion on Guilmon here. Let's continue. Ah. Bakemon. So I caught a Bakemon earlier. Kind of interested to see where he goes. Just wipe him out quick. Keep the stats coming. Right. Guilmon 160, that gets him to level 28. Perfect. So, trainer tips, you may blah blah blah. Bakemon are just all over the place. I guess it kind of makes sense that if it's in like a field of ashes that there'd be ghosts. So maybe that's like a really, really phenomenal touch by our modder. Right? Beautiful. Alright. I use this parasol to ward off this filthy, yucky volcanic ash from my dear Numel. I feel like it probably isn't a Numel this time around. But, I was reading that the modder Peter was in his Q&A on his main page that's linked in the description below, that he went through and started changing all the Pokemon instances to Digimon and just like lost the will to do it after a little while. And like I totally get that. And it does not bother me in the slightest. Like I cannot even imagine since like half the things that exist are Pokemon related or like Pokemart, like Pokeblock, all these things, I cannot even begin to imagine how long that would take. So it does not irk me at all. Right, so it's gonna waste that one. Right. Got another battle going on with these twins. Put Skull Greymon back in. Show him off a little more. I don't believe he digivolves, so this will probably be our one time showing him off. Just to keep it flowing. Terriermon and Lopmon. I think this is my first time seeing Terriermon. I think I've seen Lopmon before though. Hopefully they're very, very burnable since we're running to a fire. Alright. Lopmon looks so mean. I feel like Lopmon in the show is like pretty sweet and like gentle. And then in Digimon Survive, where Lopmon is also a character, he's like an abuse survivor. So very, very like Digimon content tends to go really heavy on like themes that can be very distressing to a lot of people. And like Lopmon and Digimon Survive is one of the saddest things I think in maybe the series. The series does a good job handling like heavier issues and how like kids react to things. But like the Lopmon stuff is like really, really sad. Terriermon looks a little smug. On a completely different note, he looks a little smug, which fits the character I know from the show really well. Right. Definitely will be adding Terriermon in the mix at some point, whenever the universe allows. Boom. Orientia. We couldn't win. It's boring, so I'm gonna get some more ashes. What are they doing with them? Max ether. Let's see. Right, let's heal up somebody else. Yo, shut, Mom. Waha! Today's technology is a wondrous thing. Take this volcanic ash here. It can be fashioned into glass. Let's see, who's here? This area is covered in volcanic ash. I'm especially gifted. I'll make glass out of volcanic ash and make some items. Go collect ash with this. Obtained the soot sack. Just take the soot sack and walk through the piles, and it will fill up with ash. Once you think you've collected a good amount, come see me. What's his son thinking? It's fun to blow a glass flute while my boss is talking. Oh, child labor. Who's this guy? From out of the ashes I leap. Hiya, I challenge thee. Ow. Chicken ninja. Baby chick ninja. Chick-cha. Anyway, never mind. Right. Cleaving cut. A Yokoma. It's a pretty good move. Not good enough. Right, Gilmon. Failed redirect. Worst enemy I've faced is the hell. But what the hell moment. Perfect. What else you got? Sword Shout on. So I believe that must be his champion form. Have to see how strong he is. Yeah, okay. Nice. Good luck. Witness the ancient ninja technique of Diginav registration. Ah, the people in the nav. Right, Digimon. Oh man, it survived that? Mon's getting pissed. Oh, that's one way to go. Alright, this might be our last battle for our episode. The next episode we will get more story heavy. Just got another Shoutmon. Shoutmons are running wild. Oh. Okay. Excellent. Youngster Dylan is defeated. You're some kind of strong. Alright. We'll just see what exactly this is. The warmth here is making me drowsy. Battle with me so I can stay awake. With these wings, I'll flick you away. So first bird person. It only took 15 episodes, but we got a bird person. Picnicker Sophie and Birdkeeper Colby. Kobe. Gaussmon and Biomon. Right? We're running a little weak here. What? That's okay. Biomon healthy. Using devastating moves like Leer does not bode well for us, but gotta keep fighting. Oh, you are in for a world of hurt now. We will be. Yeah. Dynamic duo. Strangler and bite. That's okay. He doesn't need to bite. Man, he's got a bunch of other stuff. Lilomon. Right. So this goes. Should knock out Biomon pretty easily. Then we'll be down to the last two. And we might even get to Digivolve Gilmon this episode. Assuming he can swing it. Alright. Yeah. Awesome. Right, so oh man. So I think for the stats we're gonna rotate in Biomon. Goodbye Gilmon, thank you for your service. I know she's kinda weak, but should be enough to take care of this. This Hakumon isn't like ridiculously leveled by any means, so should be able to do this okay. Yeah, there we go. Let's see how we did. Digimon grew to level 30. Very exciting. Pyro Blaster. It's a Growlmon move if I've ever heard one. Quick attack can be kind of useful, so I guess we'll get rid of that, but we will feel horrible about it. Right. See it? Digimon is evolving. We start with an evolution and we get to end with one. Won't miss seeing that Digimon. That one's scary. Although Growlmon might be scarier because he's kind of a bigger, scarier character. Let's see what we got. Oh, that looks good. It looks a little more Digimon from the show. A little happier. Alright, so we are now in Thalabar Town, and that is where we will call it an episode. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Bye.